Who was any better at that than the great Randy Moss? He could do that better than anyone. Davante Adams, man, just so good.
Just waiting on Darren Waller to make a play, and there's your explosive trio for the Raiders. Deep shot, Stidham up for grabs, and that time Adams couldn't bring it down. And Sneed looks to be shaken up for a moment.
You see right here, Davante Adams has a chance to come down with this one. And that's usually one that he makes. That's usually one that he makes. And that was a bad decision on the part of Jarrett Stidham. He threw it into double coverage. Sneed read that perfectly, had gotten enough depth on that pylon route. They basically had him bracketed, but when balls are underthrown like this, passes are underthrown like this, receivers have the advantage. I'm shocked that number 17 didn't complete that catch.
Adams already 14 receiving touchdowns this season, the NFL leader. Could have added to that total. 1 second to snap it. Stidham gets it away. Quick toss to Renfrow. And he's inside the 30. Bring up a third down. Raiders take over 1st and 10 from the 24. Pitch to the right to Jacobs, trying to turn the corner. 3rd and 2. There's the pressure. Picked up. Underneath, complete. Davante Adams got it.
They put Davante, the number 3 wide receiver, in the trips. You're going to see him right here, and you just see him run up here and run a little option route on Nick Bolton. They got the matchup that they want. They get pressure off the edge. You see Nick Bolton trying to leverage him inside out. He just works away from his leverage.
Number 77 of the offense is reporting as eligible. Number 77 of the offense is reporting as MVP quarterback.
Raiders have 2 timeouts. 47 seconds to play with. Pressure is picked up. Stidham throws. Finds a soft spot in the middle of that defense. Davante Adams out to midfield. Motion Waller through. Chiefs rushing 4. Stidham hit as he throws. And that goes incomplete. Flag does come in.
Pass interference on a defense number 35. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul and an automatic first down.
They're scoring defense. And look, these young corners, they are very good at press man coverage because of the fact that there you see Sneed up there.
In his last 7. 2nd and 17. Stidham has some time. Flag comes in. Davante Adams across the middle. Inside the 30-yard line. Clock is stopped. 24 seconds left.
Legal use of hands. Hands to the face on the offense number 66. That's a 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
And coverage on Abdullah.
Stidham throws. There's Hunter Renfrow. 1st down and then some. Inside the 40-yard line. Nick Bolton couldn't wrap him up. Pick up a 17.
It's just a choice route by Renfrow as the number 3. He's right here. Watch him come off the ball, and then he doesn't get too close to defender. That's a great job of realizing Bolton, linebacker, if you're going to play that soft, I'm going to get 3 or 4 yards and just get that easy completion.
That's what we talked about earlier. It was Davante Adams that ran the route against Nick Bolton. I said, look, you got to close the grass. You got to reduce the gap quickly.
3rd and 15. Chiefs have been getting home rushing 4. Why not? Here's Renfrow. A short completion for a couple. Sure-handed tackling from Nick Bolton.
Yeah, I really want you to pay attention to Davante Adams. You're going to see him come from the right and have a big in route. I would love to see Jarrett Stidham hang, and there's the opportunity. Look at that void right there that you can attack in the middle of the field as that linebacker Bolton drives. When he gets to the top of his drop, now that's Chris Jones. He's going to have pressure. Okay, so he's on the hash right now as Chris is coming. Now watch, you're going to see Jarrett essentially drift himself into Chris Jones, and that misses that void. So why does he miss that throw? It's really because he gets...
Don't get me started on the coin flip for the home game. 2nd and 11. If that's a Ravens-Bengals scenario. Here's Stidham out of his own end zone. Throwing short. This too.
Yeah, it's an interesting situation for them. Look, obviously, they don't want to risk injury to him. That February 15th date looms large for them. They got to find out what they have here with Jarrett Stidham.
Yes, Steve, I think some people have wondered, why has Derek Carr not been in the building since last Wednesday? Why is he not down here on the field?
Chiefs rush 4, nearly get home. Renfrow over the shoulder, hauls it in. Touchdown, Raiders.
It's a phenomenal route. by Renfrow. Watch how he comes off the ball and stems inside. That forces that defender McDuffie to shuffle inside. Then he wins leverage on the outside.
You know, but if you're Trent McDuffie, where you're lined up and you have a safety sitting inside,
yeah.
I mean, it's just like one of those. I mean,
so you're saying he doesn't have to go inside?
Yeah, situations. I'm sitting there thinking, does he just need to stay outside because he has safety help sitting right there?
Sure.
Does he really need to jump inside when man? But what a great throw.
So Jarrett Stidham's thinking, you know, Lewis and Dan are talking about Derek Carr all drive. 10 plays, 75 yards and 4.5 with a touchdown strike.
Being a pro, baby, being a pro.
Faith in this Chiefs offense, the way it's constructed now with
Stidham coughs it up. And it's recovered. Great job, Davante Adams, to pick up that loose ball. Mike Dana knocked it free. There's no quit in Davante Adams.
True leader. Like, you watch effort. Jarrett Stidham trying to climb the pocket. He's played with a lot of toughness today. You see that ball out by Dana again. Davante naturally reaction, pounce on the ball.
You know, getting back to this
two-man rush. And I think the difference again with this offense in Kansas City is the tight ends, Pacheco.
Bills took a shot, couldn't hang on. Juan Thornhill.
The ability, not only the willingness, but the ability to actually run the football. Mar incredibly.
Chiefs lock down the top seed in the AFC playoffs and the all-important bye that goes with it. And if it's not the Bills and KC gets that far, they will play the AFC Championship at home at Arrowhead and have home field advantage throughout. Buffalo.